Dundee United manager. Kevin Clancy is the referee on a beautiful sunny day. Hearts have the added incentive of securing a top 6 finish today. Every point is precious for Dundee at the moment because they've not been picking many up. Dundee have mostly been a good watch, but quite simply, Andy, they need a win here.
Yeah, their home form is really poor, and I think they're just far too close for Neil McCann's liking to that potential for a relegation playoff. A win today would give them a lot of confidence. I don't think it'll be easy against the Hearts side, who have got some threat up front, especially Naismith and Lafferty.
Dundee's last 2 games before the split away to Celtic and Rangers, hence their need is urgent here today. But it's Hearts who could be on the front foot here with the Manquart and Lafferty. Lafferty has a second go. Mark O'Hara should be able to dig this out for Dundee.
Well, the assistant referee was flagging for a foul there, but Kevin Clancy ignored it.
Godino made his debut a month ago. Cowie. Ross Callaghan, who wasn't due to start today, but Michael Smith, who was, both is back in training. Godino. Here's Christoph Berra. Naismith. Adao lets it go for Hughes. Manquart out wide and will be used. Adao. Cowie. Godinho onto this. Callaghan did so well! And a fabulous finish to follow as well. That's the way to start a game. Some goal from Ross Callaghan, and Hearts have an early lead.
Well, I was just about to say how impressive it was, this passing movement. Very controlled. And I think the killer pass is the one from Godinho. He breaks forward now, and he plays it first time. And Callaghan does ever so well to cut inside. Gives himself a bit of room away from Meekings. Meekings, the defending there is really poor. It's far too easy for Callaghan to find a bit of space. But once he does so, he's got the accuracy just to bend it inside that far post. It's a brilliant start to the game for Hearts.
Wouldn't you know it, the man who wasn't down to play has opened the scoring. Had to come in with Michael Smith injured, and he's certainly made his presence felt. Big Hearts fan, living the dream after they signed him from Wraith Rovers.
Yeah, he's got that goal threat. You need that to be successful in any team. Goal scoring threat from midfield. Callaghan can provide it. He finds himself in a good position here, and he shows a lot of composure and just a very clinical finish.
Dundee have conceded the first goal 19 times in the Scottish Premiership this season and lost 17 of them.
It's a dreadful habit, it really is. Neil McCann must be furious with the way his team have started, because even before the ball was in the back of the net, it was very controlled passing movement from a lot of the Hearts players.
Dundee already making it hard for themselves here, and they do have work to do to secure their top flight status, although this time last year it was the same story and they did manage it when Neil McCann came in. Callaghan. Godinho. Godinho. Adao. Kamara quickly upon him. An opportunity here for Dundee. Murray one side, looks the favourite. Simon Murray. Really good stop from McLaughlin.
I think the pass was just slightly too heavy.
Wow, it's a very open start to this game.
think if there was just a little bit of pace off that forward ball from Adal, Murray would have had a better chance of scoring. Look at Kamara here breaking. He knows immediately he's got to find Murray. Murray's made a really good move, but if there was just a little bit of weight less on the ball, I think he would have been able to get it over the goalkeeper. Good save though.
Here's McGowan up against Adal. Deacon. Dundee doing well to advance here. Oh, Deacon goes down. And I think he's going to be given a yellow card for taking a dive by Kevin Clancy. He is.
Well, Kevin Clancy made his mind up immediately. Deacon wagging his finger, he can't believe it. He busts through here and then he gets the touch. He's waiting for Berra to come in. Tell you what, he's anticipating the foul here. Berra's committed with that challenge. There is contact. I think he's really unlucky not to get the penalty there.
Rory Deacon, who was in Arsenal's academy and got to play against them for Sutton United on their incredible FA Cup run last season. Berra made sure he won that, as he has won most this season. O'Hara steps in. Away by Suter. Mara. McGowan. Cowie gives away the corner. Got there ahead of Martinecci.
Yeah, Martinecci had made a good run to that back post. Almost found, but... Well, was this a penalty? Because Deacon's bursting through here. Then he gets to the byline. You can see the contact there. Was it initiated by Berra or Deacon? He was certainly looking for the foul, Deacon. But Berra, I think, was lucky.
Dundee have responded rather well to going behind so early. It's Deacon to take the corner. Off the head of Meekings, I think, but it'll be retrieved by McGowan. Kamara. Here's Darren O'Dea. McGowan. Meekings couldn't steer it goalwards. O'Hara. Fine challenge from Adal, who could lead a Hearts charge here. Cowie. Some counter-attack this from Hearts. Dundee got bodies back as well, and it was cleared by Stephen Colker.
Yeah, a lot of boos from the Hearts fans towards the referee. I think it was a perfectly timed challenge at the edge of the box there. Well, Kevin Clancy taking a firm grip on this game with some big decisions. This is another one. And Adal certainly gets that ball. O'Hara's looking for the foul as well.
McGowan. Now Murray. Another sided goal here. Squandered by Simon Murray, but Dundee are giving it their best shot to level things quickly.
Murray's the one who's the biggest threat for them. Well found by McGowan. And he just loses control completely, Simon Murray. Unlike him, normally you expect him to at least work the goalkeeper.
Neil McCann will be encouraged at what's happened since that early goal for Hearts. Amankwah. Gallagher. Godino available. It's collected by Elliot Parish.
He does well, Godino, going down that right hand side, playing as a right back, but always on offer on the overlap.
That goal from Hearts, their quickest of the season. The previous one was also scored by Ross Callaghan against Hamilton Accies. Colker. Away by Aaron Hughes. McGowan. Musa will challenge here. The free kick is given against Sofian Musa.
And Musa up against Godinho there, in the back post. I think his arms were just a bit too high. He's made a good save, McLaughlin, from that earlier chance from Simon Murray. Having a fine season.
Yes, called up to the Scotland squad, John McLaughlin, but didn't see any action. Alan McGregor, the preferred pick for Alex McLeish. Deacon. Cannoned off Naismith. Watanache. He played in a Europa League final for Athletic Bilbao 6 years ago. Lost to Atletico Madrid. Suter. Callahan. Naismith. Meekings and Lafferty jostling. McGowan. And Murray is onside. Musa has got himself into the area. Others arriving. Murray had to send that back to McGowan rather early than he did, really.
Well, he's a good threat for Dundee because he's got a bit of pace, always looking to go in behind Simon Murray.
McGowan for Deacon. Positivity from Dundee despite going behind. Callahan on hand to clear. Back by Corker though. Godinho there ahead of O'Hara. And the free kick is given to Hearts.
He's certainly not favouring the home side here, Kevin Clancy. 50-50 ball with Godinho and O'Hara. Godinho wins it. Don't really see a foul there. He won the ball quite clearly.
Godinho. Adao. O'Hara quickly upon him. Dundee desperate to stop the rot of 5 home defeats. Musa has picked this up. Adao on hand to clear. Cowie. McGowan seemed to think Kamara was getting there. And vice versa. Amankwa. Naismith wants the pass, but stopped by Josh Meekings.
Forward!
Kamara caught in possession here, and could that prove costly? Harry's cross. O'D taking no chances and sending that behind for a corner.
Well, he thinks he was offside. I think you can see it here. Timing of the pass is good from Naismith. Dundee just having to get back and defend there. Last thing they want to do is concede a second.
Vera, a threat here. Suter up 2, and of course Kyle Lafferty. Cowie takes to Naismith. Naismith returns it to Cowie. And it needed an intervention from Parrish.
Well, you see this corner time and time again. It always seems to work. I think Kamara should be reading it well. Get out there. That's unlucky not to make something more of that. Decent touch from Parrish.
Godinho, who has had quite a month, making his Hearts debut and his Canada debut. Adao. Away by Meekings. Here's Amankwa. Happy to let that go for the throw. And happy to let Aaron Hughes take it. Hughes. Away by Kamara. McGowan sending off Adao, but to little effect. That was not easy to fend off, mind. Hughes. Deacon on defensive duty. And it is a corner. Deacon has to be careful, having already been booked. He's not happy about that.
Well, again, it was just that forward run from Callaghan, putting the Dundee defence under a bit of pressure. Callaghan gets his reward with the corner.
So another opportunity for Don Cowie to deliver here. Naismith near post. McGowan. It's going to be a yellow card. Kevin Clancy. Taking action. Yellow card. McGowan.
The goal scorer picks up a yellow. Again, it's a foul, but the threshold for yellow cards these days so low.
A goal and a yellow card, and he wasn't even going to be playing. Musa up against Berra. Deacon. Deacon confronted by Hughes. Martinelli. That's conviction, really.
Excellent from Deacon, getting to the byline.
Kamara, who was in Arsenal's academy. McGowan. Kamara. Martinelli. Up by Don Cowie, and Dundee wanted a free kick for handball. The Meekings, Kamara. Suter got there ahead of Murray.
And Murray's got to be a bit stronger there. Hold off Suter.
Cowan back for Meekings. No way out for Hearts just yet. Clever control from Kamara. And then found Godinho in his way, but refusing to give up. Fortunetti. Meekings. Time to deliver. Fortunetti over the head of Musa, but it'll come to Rory Deacon. Deacon in. In the corner. As Dundee have a right old go here.
That's a vital touch from Suter, isn't it? I think Murray's trying to get in at the back post here. Suter not touched that to clear it. It was an easy tap in for Murray, who'd made a good move to the back post. Deacon shown up well for Dundee, giving his teammates a bit of service inside the box.
Deacon's corner. Dundee's throw. Christophe Berra. Not a man to stay down with that reason. Looks painful.
Yeah, Berra came across at the front post area here. You can see him with his eyes focused, just loses his balance with that physical challenge, and it's just a landing. Hopefully he'll be okay. Needs a bit of treatment here. Well, he's got to be happy with the way they've started, Craig Levein. The goal, I think, apart from the finish, Ian, the fact that they knocked it about for so many passes was very impressive. And Callaghan getting into that danger area, into the last third. Really good stuff.
Christophe Berra back on his feet, but of course he won't be involved if Dundee can deliver here. Hearts could have done with him being involved if it does come in that box.
Well, they'll get everyone else back. Kyle Lafferty can sometimes do a really good defensive job here.
Deacon's long throw. By Ortaneche, but collected by McLaughlin, and Berra can return.
Ortaneche wanted to take that bouncing ball himself. McGowan got to it first.
Callahan, Cowie. Callahan. Some game he's having so far. Ooh, that was a little clumsy, but it's going to be another yellow card going to Kyle Lafferty for trying to win a penalty.
This is very harsh, I think. Ball played into here. Lafferty's inside the box, takes a touch. It is such a clumsy challenge from Colker. What is he doing? I think it's a penalty. I can't believe he's been given a yellow card here, Kyle Lafferty. There's the hands. You get a leg into the back as well. I think that's a penalty.
Well, Lafferty certainly had a bit to say about that.
You've always got to be careful, Ian, in the most delicate area of the pitch as a defender. Berra, first of all, with Deacon. You could justify a penalty there. It would have been soft. He was looking for it. But when you put your leg out and you don't get the ball, it's always a danger it might be given. And Colker there was so clumsy.
McGowan. Ortaneche. Second go, blocked by Godino. Murray! Blocked by Berra, and McGowan unable to find the target.
Well, you've got to say it's been a good response from Dundee since going behind. Get the appreciation there from the manager, Neil McCann. There's a few efforts to go. Look at the amount of bodies they've got in the box. Ortaneche has a shot. Musa's fighting for it. Murray has an effort, and then when it falls to McGowan, you expect a bit better from him. He's got the ability to find the target from there.
It's been an impressive response from Dundee, but still they trail.
You know, you can see how well they have reacted. The last thing they want to do is go a goal behind early, but the reaction's been good. There's a bit of character there. But they need to get away from this dreadful habit of losing at home, especially after conceding first.
Hughes with a throw, returned by Naismith.
Get to the ball! Get to the ball!
Stephen Corker away with that barge on Lafferty. McGowan. McLaughlin sidestepping Simon Murray.
That's composure for you, eh?
Composure and some. Naismith won it. One ball from Callahan.
Well, John McLaughlin is known for his important saves. There's a bit of composure, a feint to kick, and just takes it to the side. Good play. He obviously plays five-a-side.
McLaughlin makes the signal. It's aimed towards Kyle Lafferty. Put away by Colker. D finding Deacon. Berra plays it safe.
Such an important player for Hearts, isn't he, Christophe Berra? A bit surprised that he wasn't in the Scotland squad. I don't think it's the end of his international career. Still got a lot to offer. but it was good to see some of the younger boys getting a chance.
Deacon again going long towards Corker. Hughes away. Deacon for Kamara. Able to return the compliment. The advantage played here, although McGowan will probably face some punishment if Kevin Clancy catches up with him. Godino. Cowie making moves. Naismith out wide now. Suter. Hughes. Mankwa. Hughes on the overlap here. Nickings away. McGowan. Tidy. O'Hara. Sophia Musa. Tunisian striker. Simon Murray. Berra closing the door. That sums up the way this season has gone, Christophe Berra.
Top class from Berra. Simon Murray, good control. He wanted to take him on. No way past Berra there.
Naismith. Here's Deacon. McGowan. I wonder if Kevin Clancy will show him a yellow card.
Here it comes now, I think. He's going over to Paul McGowan. The yellow card coming out.
Don't forget these referees. McGowan knows it's coming.
And no protest from McGowan. He realised there with that challenge, Pats were on the break. It was a good decision from Kevin Clancy to allow play to continue.
2-2 on yellow cards already. Less than half an hour played. Callaghan. Corker with Naismith. Lafferty. Godino. Naismith let it go! Parrish with a crucial save to deny Kyle Lafferty.
How good is this from Naismith? Just realising when Naismith makes this move, he knows Lafferty's behind him, lets it go. Lafferty's first time effort's actually a good one, gets it on target, but it's a good save from Elliot Parrish.
Altaneche. Musa up against Berra. Smuggled it through to O'Hara. Another promising situation here for Dundee. Deacon's cross! Musa's there! And they will certainly feel like they have deserved that equaliser. It comes from Sofian Musa.
Well, he does so well off the ball because there's a wrestling match between him and Christophe Berra. Look at them here. Look at Berra and Musa here, just outside the box, trying to get a yard on one another. And he stays on his feet, Musa, and he gets a reward. But only because the quality of the ball is so good. McLaughlin can't take it. And yet again, just that ball into the box from Deacon. He makes sure he gets some part of his body on it. It's a brilliant response from Dundee. No wonder Neil McCann's jumping for joy.
Well, they will feel they were due that after such an emphatic response to conceding so early. It's been a terrific reaction from Dundee, and they are level before the half-hour mark here. Sofian Musa's 10th goal for them, half of them in the league, but his previous 4 league goals were all penalties.
Well, Musa will score you goals, but you need service. And my goodness, he's getting it this afternoon from Deacon. The amount of balls into the box, both for him and Murray, very impressive.
Side here against Simon Murray.
Well, Musa here just gets himself into an area. Deacon finds him. There's so many bodies there. It's in the perfect spot for him, just to force it home with his thigh. And that's the man who's provided all the service. He's having an excellent half hour so far.
Suter. Over the head of Amankwa. Later this month, Scottish Cup semi-final weekend starts with Motherwell against Aberdeen on Saturday the 14th of April from midday on Sky Sports Football. And the following day, together again, Celtic against Rangers. That's from 2:15 on Sky Sports Football. Murray pressing in and securing the free kick, and Christophe Berra will be shown the 5th yellow card of the match.
Again, no complaints from Berra. O'Hara was just too sharp for him there, taking it on his chest. Might have been able to get a shot away. Certainly worth a yellow. Great intense stuff here.
It's a proper game, this.
He surely doesn't fancy it from there, does he? Deacon?
It's possible. Now Rory Deacon sends it over towards Corker, and it's away for a corner to Dundee.
I don't think he knew much about that, John Souttar, but he certainly turned it behind. Deacon again going over to give his teammates another bit of service.
Deacon's corner, collected by McLaughlin.
Good hands.
And down for Dundee, Darren O'Dea.
The referee will always blow if he feels as though it's a bit of a head knock. And O'Dea just in where all the bodies are there. There's a swarm trying to get at this. He actually falls and just takes a bit of a knock. I think he's okay.
Dispatched by Deacon. McGowan running onto it. Now Musa. What an etching. Dundee probing again. Giving Hearts plenty to think about here. Meekings. Deacon screaming for the ball out wide on the right again, but it's a different route for now for Dundee. Free kick is given against Musa. A foul on Adao.
He likes that physical battle, doesn't he, Musa? Whether it's with Berra earlier on, he got the goal, or there with Adao. Just having a word with him. It's been a really good contest, but I feel as though Dundee are controlling the game. They're playing with 3 at the back. The 4 in midfield are dominating. They're just putting it out to the right with Deacon, out to the left with Urtaneche getting on the ball a lot. And the front 2 are getting some decent service.
Craig Levine's 201st match in charge of Hearts across 2 spells. Amankwah, Adao, Cowie, Naismith, Meekings for Kamara. And he's been pulled back here.
He's another one having an excellent game, Kamara. Very clever player, good on the ball, range of passing as well. If he just gets an extra goal or 2, it'll make him even more dangerous.
Meekings. Urtaneche. Screened by Adao. Angolan international. Meekings towards Musa. Protected again by McLaughlin, and he's going to release Amankwah here.
Excellent distribution there from McLaughlin.
Amankwah a hard time. Godino. Stephen Corker attack cool. Took it down and cleared it, but Hughes back to Amankwah. Naismith. Callahan. Godino. Cowie pointing to where he wanted it, but puts it into the side net.
Yeah, I think Meekins is a bit lucky here because he didn't appreciate that Cowie ran in behind him. When you look at Meekins' position, he actually has a glance over and he sees Cowie making the run, doesn't really adjust his own position. Cowie found the side netting.
Godino. Christophe Berra, who's played every minute since rejoining Hearts after 8.5 years down south. Lafferty. O'D took charge. Doing a bit more than that now. Setting Dundee on their way. McGowan caught late by Adao.
McGowan's another one who links the play really well. Just playing off the front two of Murray and Musa.
Stephen Corker making his 6th appearance for Dundee after joining as a free agent in February. After leaving QPR. Berra for Naismith. Hughes. Corker. O'Hara. Kamara. O'Hara. Berra there ahead of Musa. Lafferty. Corker stuck close to him and secured a throw for Dundee.
Timing of his challenge was excellent from Corker. Actually got it off Lafferty to win the throw.
Antonetti. McGowan here. Determined to hang on to it, but Cowie and Adao both on his case here. That's probably the best he could do.
Yeah, he's under a lot of pressure there, McGowan. Does well just to win the throw in. Martinecci's a good out for Dundee down this left-hand side.
Corker could be the target here for Meekings. Musa also makes his move across. Naismith couldn't clear it, but then could the second time and was caught by O'Hara, and that was painful for Stephen Naismith.
Well, he was so committed to getting a shot away. He didn't appreciate that Naismith was so sharp. The first touch here from O'Hara, he wants to get a shot away, he's committed to it. And when Naismith has actually been shown a yellow card here, O'Hara, Naismith just nipped in front of him. Took his time to make his mind up there, Kevin Clancy. A few yellows this afternoon.
Yeah, 3 apiece. 6 yellows in total. Naismith not requiring any treatment, typically. McLaughlin sends it in the direction of Lafferty, but it's won by O'D. Ortaneche. Stopped by Suter. Godino. Escaping close attention. Naismith. Adao. Godino. Cowie. Godinho. Down. Cowie. Dow for Callaghan.
Just similar to the way they got the opening goal. Controlled passing, waiting for the killer pass.
Mankwa. Cowie let it go, but there's nobody there for Hearts. It worked for Stephen Naismith earlier, but not for Cowie that time. Meekings. Corker. O'Hara. Kamara. Meekings. A little too heavy.
It's not the norm for Dundee to play that. They normally go from side to side and then into the feet of a striker. Musa shows really well, laying it off to those supporting him. I think Neil McCann will be happy with the way his team have been playing. His players are quite comfortable on the ball.
McCann had 2 spells as a player at Hearts, of course, and 2 spells as a player here at Dundee. Amankwa. Adao. O'Hara. Offside. Sofian Musa. Dundee and Hearts locked together at 1-1. Hearts have been involved in the most draws in the Scottish Premiership this season, 12, and Dundee the least, just 4. Callaghan. Berra. Suta. Godinho. Kamara. Lovely pass that for McGowan. Can he come up with something similar? Murray waiting for it. Deacon was tripped behind him. Murray's cross. Cleared by Suta.
Yeah, right, Ian Deacon was fouled off the ball. Eventually, Murray just pulled the trigger. You can see Deacon just trying to support. He's fouled there, but Murray just firing it across goal. Musa's not there.
It will be a free kick. Lafferty and Deacon. Lafferty has plenty to say about it, which is unwise, having been one of the 6 players booked.
I think he's saying the assistant wasn't giving it, but I think Kevin Clancy was right. It was a free kick. Another opportunity for Deacon to get a decent ball in here. Everyone back for Hearts.
Well, he's provided some decent deliveries today, Deacon. McLaughlin fancies that one though. It's a very good take.
Again, good safe hands from McLaughlin. Crowd of bodies there, takes it well.
Callaghan. Mankwa. Adao. Lafferty. Kamara moved in. Callaghan trying to wriggle her way through. Away by Deacon, but it'll be picked up by Stephen Naismith. Skirting Simon Murray. Collected by Elliot Parish. There will be an extra minute added on at the end of this first half.
I think Darnadie has gone down again, just at the edge of the box there. I don't know where he picked up a knock in, but I don't think it's that head knock that he was suffering from earlier.
There might be more than 1 minute added on now, because Darren O'Dea does need some treatment.
He's an important player, captain of course, a leader. Looks as though it's his hamstring that he's complaining about.
Thumbs up for now.
see him here just following that ball there, and he feels some sort of tweak. I don't know whether he'll be able to shake that off as we edge near half time.
So there will now be 2 minutes added on. Kennedy wants to come back on, and does. They were getting Genseret Kasunga ready, but they could probably wait to half time now, you would think, even though stoppage time has been doubled. O'Hara onto this. Hughes stepping out. Kamara in the way. Outstanding. And Kamara. Murray now. Blockland once again will pluck that out of the air.
Yeah, that was a much easier ball for him to take. Not the best cross from Murray. Too much height in it, too soft. They're certainly getting men forward. I think that's the pleasing aspect for Neil McCann.
Lafferty, Callahan, Cowie, Adao, Hughes, Adao. Musa catching Godinho.
I thought they might have just thrown it into the box there, but still want to pass it around.
Naismith, Callahan, sliding this through for Amankwah, but the flag was up for offside. And it is half-time. Hearts started so well. Ross Callahan with a tidy goal, but an excellent response and recovery from Dundee, who equalised through Sofian Musa. And at the break it ends. It's Dundee 1, Hearts 1. Saw them come from behind to win 2-1 against Partick Thistle and Hamilton. Could they do the same again? They've certainly given a good account of themselves so far, although Hearts will point to that decision not to award Kyle Lafferty a penalty, and also to give him a yellow card as well.
Yeah, he was complaining to Kevin Clancy as he went off at half time.
6 yellow cards in that first half, 3 apiece. Here's Deacon having a good game. Kamara likewise. Poor layoff from Musa. Simon Murray all over John Suter. Dundee's next 2 games, away to Celtic and away to Rangers, and then they go into the post-split fixtures against the other teams in the bottom half. A point today would probably be enough on goal difference for Hearts to secure a top 6 place, but 3 points would guarantee it. Motherwell chasing. O'Hara! Well, he scored a few from that kind of range before.
Struck it well, didn't he? He's claiming a deflection, sets himself well for the shot. I think McLaughlin had it covered. Good concentration. Might have been a slight nick, but McLaughlin had it covered.
Enjoying his best scoring season. 6 goals. Foul by Naismith on O'Hara. Dane, Danny Amankwah, Callahan, decent ball for Cowie, Naismith and Lafferty in the box. Josh Sneakings has decided that Cowie won't advance any further.
much better from Meekings.
Free kick for Sofian Musa. He took it in well.
Really good first touch there from Musa, just to get control of it, looking to then get on the turn and play the supporting teammate.
McGowan. Musa, strong. Tested by Godinho. Kamara. Josh Meekings now. McGowan. Godinho moved in, but Meekings stood firm against Naismith. And now Don Cowie catching Meekings.
See Craig Levein claiming it was a dive.
Craig Levein has only lost 3 out of 18 games against Dundee as a manager. Musa showing interest. O'Hara. Kamara. Corker. Rory Deacon. Stopped by Amankwa, but a corner for Dundee.
Well, Amankwa just trying to get close to Deacon here to stop that service. So important to Dundee that they get decent balls into the box.
Motaneche takes. Came off the head of Darren O'Dea. Neil McCann steered a course to safety this time last season, hoping to do the same again. 3 points today would give Dundee a little breathing space, especially with that double date in Glasgow ahead. Motaneche away by Suter, back to the Spaniard. Naismith tracking him and winning the throw. Aaron Hughes, who just keeps going and going at the age of 38 now. Stephen Corker then to take this throw. It's broken cunningly for Musa. It's going to go for the throw, isn't it?
He could not resist it. His movement was actually good, just to get control of the ball from a throw-in. Having a laugh at himself there.
You can see the funny side of that one. The man who drew Dundee level. Final game before the split is against Aberdeen. The ball was moving apparently. You can't have that. Might be hearing Kevin's whistle in our sleep tonight, I think. John Suter then to take this for Hearts. Up towards Lafferty. Callaghan. Blocked by Meekings, but a corner for Hearts.
Good from Callaghan again. Just getting into that last third. One in the corner, allowing everyone to come up here, especially Berra, and Hughes is up as well.
Cowie elects to go to Naismith. Now Suter. Heavy pass though for Cowie, and it didn't work out as planned at all for Hearts.
I'm sure it worked during the week at training, but that's the killer pass, the one that's forward from Suter. Too heavy.
Callahan, the Manquois. Lafferty, Naismith. Darren O'Dea isn't going to be able to continue for Dundee. He's going to be replaced shortly after clutching his hamstring at the end of the first half. Godino, Naismith, Cowie, Godino. Easily taken by Elliot Parish.
Yeah, it's a pity for O'Dea, who's gone down again. I think it's understandable that they gave him a chance. He's your captain, he's their leader. He's vocal on the pitch, but he also leads by example. But with a hamstring, you've got to be careful. The last thing you want to do is aggravate it, and he's out for the vital games coming up.
We'll give the captain's armband to Paul McGowan, and he will be replaced by Vincent Kasunga, Angolan defender. He had a spell in England a few years ago with Oldham Athletic, but prior to joining Dundee was playing in the second tier in Portugal with Madeira. It's his fourth appearance for Dundee. Elliot Parish, who came into the side to replace Scott Bain back in November. Scott Bain and Neil McCann had their differences. Worked out all right for Scott, mind. Altoneche. Christoph Berra sends that away.
Just aware of the threat behind from Simon Murray.
Josh Meekings will take the throw and could go long if he wants. And he wants. Launched by Meekings towards Musa. Knocked away by Callahan. McGowan. Kasunga. Stephen Corker having to recover. Dow has taken a knock to the head here possibly, hence Kevin Clancy quickly blowing his whistle.
Yeah, Christoph Berra was the man who won that challenge in the middle of the park. There was 3 or 4 of them around him. And it was Adao who was pushed into the back of Musa. That's what's given him a problem. Just that push there.
Joachim Adao, the Angolan international, who's on loan from the Swiss side Sion, where he was a teammate of Kyle Lafferty for a while. Big surprise is that there's been 6 yellow cards today, and he hasn't got one because he has been booked in 6 of his 8 games for Hearts. Still time.
Now they've got the young lads on the bench, the likes of Cochrane and McDonald.
Adao returns. Corker direct to Musa. Simon Murray. Deacon. Deflected. off of Hughes and collected by McLaughlin. Here is a Dow. Manquart. Callaghan. Cowie away to his right. Hearts having a say here. Naismith. Away by Meekings and Musa first to it. Naismith takes it up on Hearts' behalf. Shrugs off Musa. Callaghan. Adao. Hughes. To Manquart. O'Hara barging in, but unfairly so according to Kevin Clancy.
I didn't think so. O'Hara was aggressive and intent. I think he won it cleanly.
Deacon. Walker clears. Suter. Godino making his run, but Motaneche saw that coming. McGowan. Simon Murray chasing, but so is Christophe Berra. And it is a corner.
Well, Murray's quick. Berra was no slouch there. It was a good race between the two. Definitely a corner.
Dundee beat Hearts here 2-1 earlier in the season. They'd quite like to see that scoreline again. Motaneche takes Corker's header. Murray off the line by Naismith. And another corner in the scramble that followed.
Well, this is the benefit of having people on the post. Look at Naismith, he actually starts about 3 or 4 yards out, and then he gets back once it gets over his head. Good defending.
Motaneche tries again. Only one winner there. Christophe Berra. Deacon. He's lost it to Adao, and only Kamara is back for Dundee at the moment. They could be horribly exposed here. Callaghan has got Cowie. Dundee have recovered to some extent. Kamara clears. And now Meekings can complete the job.
What a chance. The ball from Callaghan was behind Cowie.
McGowan takes it up now. Murray desperate to stay on side. O'Hara has arrived on the scene. O'Hara. Nobody fast it. And both sides failing to make the most of their breakaways.
Yeah, they're just lacking that cutting edge. Great opportunities at both ends.
McGowan looking for Deacon. Important stop from a Manquart, and Godino clears.
Musa couldn't get it under control.
There's another goal brewing at Dens Park. Another long throw appears to be brewing. Rory Deacon towards Stephen Corker. Away by Aaron Hughes. Kamara. Motaneche. Berra sends that on its way, as he so often has done this season.
Yeah, just commanding. I think he gave a shout there to John Suter to leave it so that he could meet it cleanly.
One throw from one side will be followed by a similar from the other. Josh Meekings. Dino met it. McGowan with Cowie and Naismith. Kamara. Foul by Motaneche. It's in a hurry. Naismith for Cowie. Lafferty won't get near that.
Well, Lafferty was looking for a bit of composure. Of course they were trying to go forward. Just in a bit too much of a hurry there, Cowie.
O'Hara. Deacon. McGowan. Antoneche away to the left. Kamara. Musa. Colker. Deacon. The return to Stephen Colker here. Dow guarding that near post area. Now Amankwah. Look at the breakout. Kasunga though. Won it back and won it well. Here's Deacon. Antoneche is available and will be used by the look of it. Simon Murray, but it's gone out for a goal kick and a flurry of activity that came to nothing ultimately for Dundee.
Colker was furious inside the box. Antoneche had the opportunity there to find three Dundee players, crosses it out of the park. Few opportunities going a begging here.
Picked on by Naismith, offside Kyle Lafferty.
Tight. You can hear the Dundee fans hoping that Lafferty will be booked for kicking the ball away. Naismith wins it here. Lafferty was offside. It's a good decision.
Colker. Musa challenging Suter. Bearer on hand. Callahan. He's had a decent game. Dow. Naismith in some space here. Kamara catching up with them. Callahan.
Sunder's challenge there. Excellent on the edge of the box. And I think Neil McCann will be happy. The second half has started very much the way of the first with Dundee, creating opportunities, just not working the goalkeeper enough.
On the way it's gone so far, Dundee might be kicking themselves if they don't manage to take more than a single point out of this game.
Well, on the evidence of what I've seen this afternoon, it's hard to believe they've lost their last 5 at home. When you look at the likes of Musa and Murray up front, they look as though they're a decent partnership. They look as though they've got goals between them.
Apologies if you have picked up any swearing at Dens Park today. Godino to take. Berra.
Did well, Berra, just to win that from the challenge of Colker there.
Berra did score in the last meeting between the teams at Tynecastle in December. Suter aware of the danger. Amankwah. Dow. Naismith. Godino. Cowie. Parish has it again.
Again, options in the box, but easy take for Parish.
McGowan. Stephen Naismith will be the latest to be shown a yellow card.
Well, so cynical. He's not bothered at all about picking up a yellow. He's getting nowhere near the ball. It's as cynical as they come. McGowan, I think, had options to left and right. He might have pulled the trigger himself, but they've got the opportunity here with the free kick. Deacon wants to take it. Murray fancies it as well.
That was Hearts' 75th yellow card in the Scottish Premiership, the highest tally of all the teams, and the 7th yellow card of this match. Deacon and Otaneche over this. Could this be a pivotal moment? It is Deacon, but it never looks overly likely.
He bullied Simon Murray away from it. Murray wanted to take it. He got his way, but that was a poor attempt from Deacon. It would need to be something special to get it past McLaughlin.
Neil McCann hoping for a full 3 points out of this one. 3 points clear of Partick Thistle at the moment, who are in the relegation playoff position. 6 clear of Ross County at the bottom.
Well, the difference a goal would make for Dundee to give them that breathing space, for Hearts just to secure their top 6 status. I'm sure they'll get there in the end.
Manquart. Hearts about to make a double change, but Stephen Naismith could make something happen here. Ooh, a slip by Otaneche. Callahan smothered by Parrish.
I thought it was a really good ball from Naismith. I think he had 2 or 3 teammates making the run to the front post, no one at the back.
Lewis Moore and Ewan Henderson will be with us shortly for Hearts. And that double change will happen now from Craig Levein. Ross Callahan, who scored so early for Hearts, is going to come off, and so is Danny Amankwah. "19-year-old Lewis Moore and 17-year-old Ewan Henderson coming on. And Ross Callahan, having done his bit for Hearts by giving them an early lead and playing quite well, has also been replaced. Ewan Henderson making this his 10th appearance for Hearts. Lewis Moore his 13th. Deacon, Musa.
Well, concentration levels as you get to the latter stages of the 90 minutes, so crucial, just to keep the pressure on. Deacon losing it there.
Dundee desperate for a victory to ease their worries at the bottom of the table. Hearts desperate for a victory to guarantee a top 6 finish, which might well be theirs anyway. Only Motherwell can catch them. Here's Lewis Moore just on, turned into Kamara. Offside flag has gone up here against Simon Murray. That's the first the reason for the whistle.
Yeah, Murray's not happy. He would have won a foul there had he been onside.
Kevin Clancy just checking on Adow again. Aaron Hughes. Lafferty. Lafferty for Naismith. But that bounce off his hand. No intent deemed. And Harris grabbed that.
Flag goes up on the far side, Ian.
Berra. Kolka. Who's chasing, but Suter there first.
Just going to the back three now, Hearts. With Suter, Hughes in the middle, Berra on the left.
Stopped in the nick of time by Christophe Berra. Henderson. Kolka for McGowan. Quite an exchange of passes between Berra and Adow. Here's Berra. Lafferty. Suter. Hughes. Hughes perfectly picking out Henderson. If he can get there in time, he can't. It's gone out for a goal kick.
No, that was a pity. Just trying to get him to the byline there, Hughes.
Busy weekend in the Championship. Preston and Derby both had bad Good Fridays. 12:30, Sky Sports Football. And then tomorrow evening, 7:30, Sky Sports Football. Neil Warnock could be heading back to the Premier League. He takes Cardiff back to Sheffield United. Kasunga. Straight down Suter's throat. Kasunga. Kamara. Clever work from Kamara again. It's an extra though. A rather disappointing delivery to say the least.
Such a pity, as you say, the clever footwork, the skillful play from Kamara. Just allowing him the opportunity to get a better ball into the box than that.
O'Hara. Deacon. Suter. Cowie onto this in some space as well. Lewis Moore. Adow. Closely overhit. Attempt to find Godinho. No wonder he apologised.
Yeah, I think he's still struggling a little. Injury earlier. Kevin Clancy again over to him. I think the fact that they've gone to a back three has allowed Hearts to get a few more men forward, especially the subs, Moore and Henderson, trying to give the likes of Lafferty a bit more support. Kevin Clancy going over to the Hearts bench. I think he's telling them that Adow is struggling.
Harry Cochrane was away to warm up. Dow was determined to carry on regardless, but does need checking out here.
Well, you can't take any chances if it's a head knock. I'm sure he'll be okay.
To be fair, he hasn't looked right since that injury. And Harry Cochrane, I think, will be coming on for him. Here's Stephen Corker. Rory Deacon. Deacon trying to see off Lewis Moore, he has done so. And Cowie! Away for a corner off McLaughlin.
Well, he's suddenly come to life, Rory Deacon, with this run. He's been pretty quiet in this second half, excellent in the first. And he gets his shot away here, a lot of power behind it. But it is a comfortable save from McLaughlin.
Hearts will use their last sub. Dow can play no further part, so Harry Cochrane comes on. He'll be 17 later this month. Feels quite old in this Hearts team at times. Sanchez corner, it's going to come back to him. Led by Lafferty, and comfortably so. Stephen Corker then to take this throw for Dundee, pursuing a winner. It would make a big difference to them. Simon Murray. O'Hara took over. McGowan now. Martinecce. Dino poked that away. Not by offside actually against McGowan as Meekings sent it back. Into the final 10 minutes at Dens Park.
Yeah, they do look the more likely to score, Dundee. Frustration there from Paul McGowan as they make a change.
Martinecce is replaced by Kevin Holt. Three of Kevin Holt's last 4 goals have been live on Sky Sports, so could be time for him to step forward again. It's a free kick for Hearts now. And a winner for them would ensure a top 6 finish.
Christophe Berra's just signalled to give him a second to get up here. He's making a late run.
Suter giving Gadino a better angle here, but it brushed off Holt. Cochrane first to it. Simon Murray. Oh, Cochrane somehow came away with that after all. Suter. Won by Kasunga. On by Kamara, but Hearts could come back for more here. Vera. And Elliot Parish happy to take that.
No quality in the final cross here from Vera. Lafferty at the back post, but comfortable take for Parish. Are we going to get a bit of drama here with a goal for either side in the last 10 minutes or so?
Hearts are the draw specialists in the Scottish Premiership, staring at their 13th at the moment. Dundee staring at only their 5th draw, the joint fewest, with Rangers, who also drew yesterday. Simon Murray, though. There is time for a winning goal. And Rory Deacon looking to provide it here, but straight at McLaughlin.
Did well again, Deacon, just to create a yard of space. His final attempt, pull the trigger there, but once he's got a bit of space, again right down the throat of John McLaughlin.
Bearer will take this throw. Lewis Moore, shadowed by Deacon. Harry Cochrane. John Souttar arriving. Souttar having a crack here, and it is just wide. In fact, it took a deflection. It's a corner.
Oh, I thought it was in Souttar as he drove forward here. He's on the angle. Gets a decent shot away. Slight deflection. Takes it away from Parish. Just there.
Cowie's corner over the head of Berra. Away by Musa. Here's Moore. Cochrane. Steered away by Holt. Dundee are going to bring on AJ Leach-Smith for the closing stages. Naismith. Henderson. Naismith. Into the path of Godino. Henderson's header goes wide.
Well, he was in a great position, Henderson, but the leap, he can't get up high enough. Look at Henderson's movement here. Just goes to that front post area, but too high for him.
Dundee are going to replace their goal scorer, Sofian Musa, with AJ Leach-Smith, who has contributed 7 goals to the cause. Played for a few lower league clubs in England, most recently with Shrewsbury.
I thought his work rate was really good, Musa, as well as his goal. He was working hard for the team, getting back when needed. His touch was good. But the fresh legs now of Leach-Smith, is that what will take Dundee to all 3 points?
It's a Hearts draw.
That's a poor decision because it's right in front of us and we saw that one.
Howls of derision from the Dundee fans around us, who also had a decent view. McGowan. Meekings. Here's Holt. Holt happy to take on Godino here. Kevin Holt has done wonderfully well. McGowan! Another opportunity goes begging for Dundee.
Yeah, that all came from that purposeful run from Kevin Holt. He's strong, he's determined, and then he's clever and skillful at the byline. Just to cut inside.
Some run indeed from Kevin Holt. Henderson. Godino. Souttar. McAtee passes with Corker. Dundee looking for a flag there. It matters not because it's brought away here by Kamara. Deacon. Corker. Kevin Holt should be on for this. McGowan. Holt. Snuffed out by Godino, but at the expense of a corner to further encourage Dundee.
Yeah, he's forceful again, Holt. I think he's just going to stay there and get this into the box. Colker's coming up, Kasunga. It's a decent threat here for Dundee.
Dundee will feel they should be winning this game. They have a chance to go ahead here. Can they make it happen for them? Not like that. Go for corner. What a waste of a corner that was. More. Cowie. Good switch to Godinho. Souttar now. Cochrane. Foul by McGowan.
Berra going up again, asking Cowie to fill in for him defensively.
Souttar may seek out his partner at the back here. He does just that. Cocker wins it though. Simon Murray. Murray away from Cochrane. McGowan edge of area. Murray going it alone. Once again a situation that comes to nothing for Dundee.
When he cut inside, I was sure he was going to have a go with his left foot.
Holt. Kasunga came on for the injured OD. Corker. Last minute of the actual 90 plus stoppage time. A foul by Berra on McGowan.
If it finishes like this, Ian, I think Neil McCann will think it's 2 points draw. I think his team have been good enough to take all three. I think if they've had the better opportunities. Still a bit of a chance here as we head into injury time.
We think there are going to be 4 minutes of stoppage time. Kevin Holt's left foot. If he trusted it with this, hopefully better than the corner he just took from Dundee's point of view. Holt's in, helped on by Leach Smith. O'Hara challenging, Berra challenging. O'Hara. Leach Smith! Hearts living dangerously but hanging in there. Back by McGowan. Away by Hughes. Simon Murray, will he get a glimpse of goal? Stopped by McLaughlin. Might have taken a little nick en route.
Yeah, I think it through the legs of pissed off Berra here. He's at the edge of the box as Murray gets the ball under control.
Souttar. Now Berra. Will Hearts get a chance to snatch a victory? Henderson. She's off Deacon. Cowie. Naismith. Harry Cochrane going for the curler.
Neither a shot nor a cross there from Cochrane. I thought he was going to pull the trigger. That would have been the better option.
Aaron Hughes made sure he won that. Henderson. Deacon. Kamara. Sunga now for Meekings. And ready to have another go at winning this game. Holt. Meekings. Souttar onto it. Two minutes of the 4 added on are down. Corker has to be careful, but he was able to find Deacon. Kamara. A tidy game from the Finnish international. Mark O'Hara with a purposeful run here, but blocked off by Berra.
Well, it looked as though he was going to be really strong and get to the byline there, O'Hara, but he was up against Berra, who got a vital touch.
Long throw time though. Deacon takes, but straight through to McLaughlin, over the head of Colker. Too long a throw. Godino. Solomon Murray tried to hack him down there. And he's going to give another yellow card here to Simon Murray. Had a little think about that one, but he's levelled it up at 4 yellow cards apiece.
Yeah, it was a lunge there. He was very late, Simon Murray.
Deacon. McGowan. Deacon nearly found a way through to Murray. McGowan, game attempt to win that. Holt. McLaughlin, generally a safe pair of hands. Neil McCann raging. Time is almost up. Dundee will see this as an opportunity lost and 2 points lost. They squandered some chances. Every point is precious, but they could have easily had 3 today, even though Craig Levine's Hearts took the lead early on through Ross Callaghan with a real fine finish. But Dundee's response was hugely positive. Sophie and Musa levelled it, and they had enough chances really to gain what would have been a priceless 3 points for them. Hearts will point to the fact that I gather they'll feel they should have had a penalty when Kyle Lafferty was barged by Stephen Corker. 2 trips to Glasgow coming up for Neil McCann now. Craig Levine's Hearts haven't quite done enough to secure a top 6 finish, but might have done so really as far as goal difference is concerned. It ends here in the sunshine at Dens Park. Dundee 1, Hearts 1.
And Neil McCann will be, you'd have to think, pretty proud of his side.